Hi guys, let's talk about grace. And by the way, there are people called Grace. That's a name of a person, Grace. And I'm thinking it's a very good name. If it were me choosing my baptismal name, you know, our names were chosen by our mothers when we were growing up. You know, we were taken to Sunday school, and after Sunday school, no, when did we go to Sunday school? Yeah, we went to Sunday school, then we were baptized. And I remember that day, guys. You know, in our days, let me tell you something, guys. Welcome to this channel. I've not even welcomed you. Welcome to this channel, Never Age TV. Please subscribe to this channel and let's discuss issues of life here. It is a channel that we do that. And welcome. Thank you for clicking. The returning ones, thank you for coming back. Guys, thank you for subscribing. Subscribe, guys. Become family here in this channel, Never Age TV. Guys, do you remember the days, or are you of those days? We were taken to Sunday school by our moms. And I remember we were waiting for Sunday. Sunday was a very important day for us. And remember, guys, let me tell you something about Sundays. Sundays, even the weather used to be good. The weather used to be beautiful. I don't know if it is because I was a child, but we used to wake up on a Sunday morning, and remember that is the only day we could not go to the river to fetch water because it's a Sunday. We used to fetch our water on Saturdays, a lot of water for 2 days, so that the water that we fetch on Saturdays, it takes up through Sunday, so we don't go to the river. And on Sunday, we knew we are waking up to wear those dresses that we used to call them Sunday dresses. Guaya Sunday. You used to call it like that. You know, not many homes, not many children used to have more than two dresses. At two. Why am I even saying two? If you had two, then for Sunday, that is, you would have been very lucky. As for the other weekdays, you know, we used to wear those tattered dresses. You know, for us girls, like at least we had a dress or two to change on weekdays, but on Sunday we used to wear that one that you knew this is a dress I wore on Sunday, because our parents were not able to buy us more than one dress for Sunday. And that dress, we really valued it. We held it with a very high, what do I say? We really respected that dress, because we could not even, I remember how we used to fold that dress, like when it is washed. Our clothes were washed by our moms. That was then when we were going to Sunday school. And then we could come and find they have been washed and they're hanging on the line. And because our moms had gone, used to go to work in the fields there, cultivating and all that, we could come home from school and we find that she had washed clothes and they're hanging on the line. So we could pick the clothes and place them on the seat, waiting that we fold them. And now you would see the way we used to fold that Sunday dress, folding it very nicely. Then we put it in a box. We used to put our clothes in a box. And then you could fold yours, you know, you fold while pressing it with your hand, like this, because we only had one. So we used to go to Sunday school. Sunday used to be very beautiful. And when we get to, I could remember how we used to run on the roads on our way to church. You know, swinging those two small hips of ours, running, heading to church, and our neighbors calling each other in the neighborhood. I had a girlfriend in the neighborhood who was in my class, and we used to go to Sunday school together. So depending on who comes out of the home first, one would pass the other person's home and call them, and Fulana, so and so, come out. And then when she comes out, we could run on the tarmac heading to church, and we are running and our dresses are swinging by the side like this, you know. Have you ever seen girls when they run? And these girls of today, they wear tights and all that. But during our days, we used to wear dresses. And I don't know if our parents didn't know anything about tights or stockings or anything. So we used to have nice long dresses, proper length and decent ones. And we could just run to church. And in church, we could be taught ways of God. And that is in Sunday school. And at some stage, we went through some class and then we would be baptized. And this is where my topic is. That time, the baptism day, in church, it's the day now we would enter the main adult church, the church itself for adults, having come from the Sunday school class, which used to be by the side of the church. Like in the church that I used to go to, our Sunday school class used to be just next to the main building of the church. And now we knew that this main building, it is only the adults who will go there. As for us children, we go to that class, and that's where we were taught Sunday school issues. And now, guys, during the baptism day, we would enter the main church. We would enter the main church. And ask me how we were baptized. We were not immersed. And the pastor would hold some bowl with water, and would drop some water on her forehead and tell and do a cross sign like this, and say, let's say, Mary Jerry, I baptize you in the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. And that water would drip, just a drop, and you are done. That was baptism. And then, before the pastor now baptizes you, we were queuing, and we were, everybody could go at their turn. And now you are there with the name that you discussed with your mom before you left home, and your mom is also in that church. But we would ask our mothers, what names should I? What baptism name should I give to myself? And most of our parents had named us when we were born those names that they thought were appropriate to us. So it was just a matter of now going and having it, mentioned by the pastor, and that was that. But there are those who had not chosen a name, and they were given a chance by their parents to choose a name. So it was not a big deal, because the names during our times were like Mary, Jane, Joyce, Janet was even very, very trendy. It was Mary, Joyce, Jane, if it is John, James, Peter, and those names were just like that. They never used to give us very fancy names. Like in the whole church, you would have had like 10 Marys being baptized, 15 Janes. Those were the names that were common. Names like Pauline or Pauline were very, very, very rare, and very rare people, even very few people used to have such names. Names like the ones I'm hearing today, like Blessings. There's somebody called Blessing somebody, another person called Viva, another person called, those fancy names that we call our children today. They were unheard of. So guys, I'm talking of the name Grace. I'll look at today and I say, now that I know the power in a name, a name has got power. And now that I know the power in a name, if it were today that I was being baptized, I would choose the name Grace. Because Grace is such a powerful name. Guys, you who are not baptized, go and be baptized the name Grace. In this life that we are living today, you need grace. And when you are grace, and the grace of God is bestowed upon you, it is only it is only by grace that we are living today. So I wish my name was Grace, but anyway, I'm happy that my name is Jane, and I'm happy that that's the name my mom gave me. But if I were to be given a chance to choose, I would choose Grace, because I've come to know that it is by the grace of God that we are living today. By grace of God, the world has split in the middle. It is just by the grace of God that we had a day. Guys, this video is going to be too long if I go beyond here. But guys, what is in a name? Choose the name Grace if you are a girl, and you come to tell me later. And I don't mean that other names are not good. I am also not called Grace. I mean, all names are good and they're important, but I'm just looking at it this way. Oh, the grace of God that we need these days. Oh, I'd just be called Grace if it was my choice. See you in the next one. Bye-bye.